The Cedar Point Causeway, opened in 1957, connects the mainland of Sandusky, Ohio to the Cedar Point Peninsula, offering direct access to the amusement park and resort. Prior to that, access was largely limited to ferry and rail. The Causeway has since served millions of visitors annually, becoming a vital transport link to one of America's most famous amusement parks. Welcome back to Ghoster Coasters, everybody, and a huge shout out goes out to all of our channel members for helping bring this content together, hanging out with us and supporting the channel. We couldn't do it without all of you, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, what are you guys waiting for? Now, back to the exciting news. In mid-July 2025, the Sandusky City Commission approved a comprehensive funding package to rebuild, renovate, and expand the Cedar Point Causeway. This major project aims to modernize the road infrastructure, enhance pedestrian access, and integrate the causeway into the broader Sandusky Bay pathway, a planned multi-use waterfront trail. The funding plan includes immediate investment of approximately $1 million, with a total of around $5 million allocated over the subsequent 2 years for phased improvements. Notably, the project will introduce a dedicated pedestrian lane, offering safer, walkable access from Sandusky to Cedar Point, a significant improvement for non-vehicle visitors, and an extension of regional trail connectivity. Officials are planning for construction to begin in fall of 2026, coinciding with the off-season for the park and minimizing disruption. While heavy construction should start then, full completion is expected to take several years, as the pedestrian lane, roadway reconstruction, and integration into the pathway network unfold in phases. Now, adding a pedestrian path addresses a long-standing concern about the causeway's safety and cyclists and everybody else who want to get over there. Local residents and visitors desiring car-free access to Cedar Point, especially those staying at nearby hotels like Breakers Express, or the employees, will gain a functional and, if it's lengthy enough, alternative to driving or waiting for buses and whatnot to get over to the park, which is pretty awesome. The infrastructure project is tied to a broader partnership between Cedar Fair and the city of Sandusky that includes doubling the admission tax rate from 4% to 8% and implementing an 8% parking tax. These revenues help fund not only the causeway, but also local street repairs, cultural institutions like Sandusky State Theater, youth programs, and emergency services. Cedar Point even secured naming rights to a local community center and theater auditorium as part of the deal. Once complete, the pedestrian segment will connect the Sandusky Bay Pathway, a multi-use trail system projected to span 13 miles along the lakefront. This will boost local walkability and recreational options for residents and tourists. And by encouraging walking, biking, and potentially the future expansion of water taxis, this project may help reduce vehicle congestion and emissions near Cedar Point as well. Though the walk is long, local supporters hope it encourages alternate transit over time. From its origins in the late 1950s as a critical access route to Cedar Point, the causeway has evolved over the decades. The newly approved expansion plan represents a major modernization, introducing pedestrian infrastructure, supporting local revenue and cultural investments, and integrating into regional trail systems. With construction slated to begin in fall 2026 and phased completion expected over several years, the project promises to enhance accessibility, local quality of life, and Sandusky's connection with its iconic amusement destination. How are you guys feeling about this? Let me know down in the comments, and I know this is probably going to be quite the overhaul there, so I'm pretty excited. I know those waits to get out of Cedar Point sometimes get pretty crazy, so let me know what you guys think down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button or your coaster count might get erased. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying, guys. And of course, a huge shout out goes out to all of our channel members. We really couldn't do it without all of you guys. And of course, as always, thank you for being a part of our spooky community and for Ghoster Coastin' with Ghoster Coasters.